Zooba here. Hello, everyone. And today I'm talking about Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home, and especially Leonard Rosenman's music score for Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home. Here's a really cool alternate Spanish, I believe it's a Spanish or Mexican, I don't know, it was either in Mexico or Spain, the version of the movie poster for Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home. It was called Misión Salvar la Tierra in Spanish. And that was the movie poster. It was a different type of a poster. And Spock never actually wore a red uniform like that. Well, he wore the top part, but not the pants, like Kirk. He was always in his, I think he was always in that robe, that white robe. Anyway, and there's the guy that Spock does the pinch to on the bus when he was playing his music too loud. Anyway, we're talking about Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home. Music by Leonard Rosenman. The first time Leonard Rosenman had done a Star Trek feature film score, or any kind of Star Trek score at all. The first movie, of course, was scored by Jerry Goldsmith. He did not return for the second and third, and that was James Horner. And it's said that Leonard Nimoy actually wanted Rosenman to score Star Trek 3 after The Wrath of Khan. So they had Goldsmith, Horner, and then he wanted a third composer. He wanted Leonard Rosenman to step in for number 3, but Horner wound up doing it, and Leonard Nimoy got his friend Leonard Rosenman to do Star Trek 4. And what a different type of a score it was. I mean, not really different, but the main title was more of lighthearted and seafaring, I guess you might say. It to me, I remember seeing the movie when it first came out in around Christmas time. I think it came out Thanksgiving, Christmas time. When I first saw it released in the theaters, and I remember the music had a definite Christmassy feel about it, that main title. Da, 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 da. It had like almost a angelic chorus feeling to it, like Hallelujah or la 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 type, something like that. I can't sing, sorry. But you know what I'm saying. It had a Christmas feel to it, and it was quite good. Anyway, Leonard Rosenman scored Star Trek 4, and he was actually the only other Star Trek feature film composer nominated for an Oscar for his score for Star Trek 4. As Jerry Goldsmith was nominated for Star Trek The Motion Picture, Horner got no nominations for his score, and then Leonard Rosenman actually did, and then Goldsmith did 5, and Cliff Eidelman did number 6. And so it was just Goldsmith and Leonard Rosenman who were both nominated for Best Music Score at the Academy Awards. And I remember Bette Midler was introducing the nominees when they were giving out the awards for Best Score that year. And she said, the names of all the nominees. And then when she got to Leonard Rosenman, she said, and Leonard Rosenman for Star Trek IV. And it was so funny. It was like a funny joke, Star Trek IV, which was like Star Trek 4, the IV, but it sounded like IV, like a blood transfusion or something. An IV when you go to the doctor. Anyway, it was funny. What are your thoughts on Leonard Rosenman's score for Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home? Did you like it? Did you think it was one of the best? Did you think it was the best? I know there's someone here on Film Score Monthly board that thinks it is his favorite. Doesn't think, he knows it is his favorite Star Trek feature score. So please share your thoughts on and the movie itself too. You can talk about the movie itself. It was a good, fun movie. After the first 3 movies were more serious, and the second and third were very serious, and it was time for the movies to have a more comedic and fun approach, and that's what they did. And so, your thoughts on Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home movie, and Leonard Rosenman's score. This is Zooba, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what I was talking about today. Thanks for stopping by.